Hello everyone, welcome to Car Spotter Belgium. I am Thibaut and today we're diving into the Volvo C40. In this video I will tell you everything about this car. We will do a quick walk around, take a look at the inside and later on we'll hop in for a drive. So let's go. The Volvo C40 is a head-turner, boasting a sleek and modern design that seamlessly blends elegance with aerodynamics. With its bold lines, unique LED lights and panoramic glass roof, the C40 just stands out. But let's start talking about the engine and performance first. The C40 is available with a single 235 horsepower motor which drives the rear wheels, and the single version is either available with a 69 kilowatt battery or you can get it with the extended range battery of 82 kilowatts, and beside that single engine it then gets powered up to 250 horsepower. I guess this is done to get the same performance so you don't feel the weight increase due to the larger battery. The extended range version is also the one we have here today, but the highest performance version is called Twin, and that one gets a second engine which drives the front wheels too, and then it delivers a total of 411 horsepower on all four wheels. Another important thing is of course charging. So AC it is possible to charge up at 11 kilowatts an hour and it can handle a maximum fast charging speed of 150 kilowatts an hour. The C40 is an SUV coupe which is actually not bad at all. On top of the boot lid we have this nice gloss black spoiler, and above the rear window it has these two fins which increase the airflow around the back. Beside that, most common SUV shapes have a seriously decrease of the boot capacity. With the C40 it is done correctly. It has a higher boot lid which gives it a reasonable boot capacity of 413 liters, and by folding down the rear seats that can be increased to 1295 liters, which is in comparison to other SUVs of this type a bit less, but most importantly you have the ability to fit larger and higher goods inside due to the not so strong sloping roofline. It also has a second storage compartment which is placed in the front. It is not as handy to open as the boot is, but it can be handy. So let's open the engine cover. And then we have this cover here. So in normal cars this should be the engine, but in this C40 it is just a small storage compartment where you can lay some things in which you don't need to grab frequently, so it can be very handy. So let's take a look at the interior. So the interior is a combination of some leather and fabric. Also the seats are partly leather, and I don't know if this is real leather. I don't think it is, but also some recycled fabric. So that's the combination they use for their seats, and also the Swedish flag on the side. But the fabric here on the doors is actually the same as they use for the floor. I'm personally not a huge fan of this material, but you can get it in black or blue, and I guess this is the only one who uses it, the C40. But yeah, it is not great. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's personally. Furthermore, they also have these design elements here in the dashboard and in the doors, and it is illuminated. It is called charcoal if I'm pronouncing it correctly, and it looks really nice by night. At the rear, my leg room is acceptable, not that much, but I'm sitting here comfortably. But the headroom is a little bit less, and that's due to the sloping roofline of this C40. But yeah, it's acceptable. Furthermore, at the doors, we don't see the same pattern here as we do in the front, which is a bit of a shame, but yeah, however, they use the same fabric here in the doors as they did in the front. The center console, we see the same air vents, and below that 2 USB-C ports, and in the middle, of course, an armrest with 2 cup holders. Okay, let's see how well the C40 handles on the road. So we have this nice shifter here, and we just pull it in D. So this C40 doesn't have a physical starting button anymore. You just need to sit in the driver's seat and turn it into D or reverse to start driving. So that's one step less to start driving the C40. So let's see. So 250 horsepower, and it should be able to do 0 to 100 in 6.3 seconds. Well, I don't have a timer at the moment, but it should do 6.3 seconds. So this one has the extended range battery, and Volvo claims that it can do around 580 kilometers combined, I think practically, and I'm sure in this weather, it is currently 2 degrees outside, that will be more about 400, maybe 450. But in hot weather, I think you can go to 500, maybe a little bit more. And the basic battery, so 62 kilowatts, is able to do 480 kilometers, and so it is 100 kilometers less than the extended range battery. So you still have the twin version, 411 horsepower, but I need to say the 250 horsepower single motor, so rear wheel drive, is also really quick, and of course it is electric, so it picks up really well. But you can slide, as you can see, so it is just really powerful, but the traction control kicked in. But as you can see, you can just slide it a little bit when you are a little bit hard on the gas throttle. You also got some driving modes. So we got standard, which is the mode we are currently in, and then you have off-road, and I will show you how that works. So I found a small spot to go off-road, and I turned it into off-road mode. So I now want to experience how comfortable it is on a bit of rougher terrain. Okay, this is slippery. Okay, I do experience the first thing which changes, and as you can see, the steering wheel is much more reactive, so you need to turn a lot more to get the same amount of turn. So that's the first thing I notice. You can be much more precise in steering than when it is in normal, so that's crazy. I thought at first sight that the tires were just slipping because it was a little bit muddy there, but it is just a lot more precise. Okay, this is the end of the road. Let's turn it back to normal, and also my windows up. Oh, a lot of mud on the tires. Yeah, now it's much more direct. Okay, I guess this is everything I wanted to tell you about the Volvo C40. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, and if you want to see more car videos or reviews from me in the future, then make sure to click on the subscribe button down below. So thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you next time again. Bye!